For 2 days I've been trying to remove a really stuck pulsator plate from my LG WT5001CW top loader washing machine. I've watched tutorial videos and it seems it should be easy by just removing the cover screw cap and then the bolt screw. After doing so and using what tools I have to pry it off. Nothing. I've also ran several sanitary cycles of very hot water to try to dislodge what looks to be a tremendous amount of soap/detergent/grime goo that was under the bolt screw cover. No success. My guess is that goo nastiness is what is gluing down the pulsator plate and preventing it from coming off. I just call an LG service.
Can you guesstimate how old your LG is? And just to clarify, what's the exact model?
2012 model.
Do you plan on doing the work yourself?
I would prefer if it's easy enough.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
I have LG WT5001CW top loader. Posted by JustAnswer a customer's request. Hello. I would like to request the following expert services from you. Live phone call. Let me know if you need more information, or send me the service offers so we can proceed.
Hello, I'm Joel and we'll be glad to help you today. Get the biggest pot you have and bring water to a boil, and let it soak. Make sure the water at least fills over the top of the plate, then let it soak for an hour or so, and that should loosen it up enough to come loose. It's just soap scum that is causing it to hang up. I kindly ask at this time that you go ahead and click on the 5th star of the star rating system at the top of your page. Afterwards, if you have any follow-up questions, they will be free and I'll continue to help until you are completely satisfied. It's very much appreciated. Thank you.
Okay. I'm heating up water now. I hope this works. Stand by.
Let me know how it goes, and please be careful not to burn yourself also.
Right.
Thanks for the rating as well. Just get back after it's all done and let me know. I will be around most of the day.
Okay. I will. Thanks. You may just save me $145 appliance service call fee for a local appliance repair co.
Also, after you have let it soak for a while, with the bolt out, start a wash cycle and it should pop right off at some point. Just watch it so you can shut the machine off once it's loose.
While I'm waiting to boil enough water to cover plate, 3 pots worth so far, 2 more to go, I have another question. I don't believe my load sensor is accurate. When dirty dry clothes are put in washing machine, its water level is far below the laundry. I know I have a machine and technician said in the past when we bought that it's supposed to work that way, but I think that all the clothes should be wet when wash cycle begins. Clothes have to be wet to wash, and although I understand the machine is designed to use less water, it still isn't filling up properly to wash the dirty clothes. What are your thoughts?
It could be a faulty pressure switch, inlet valve not putting in enough water fast enough, or a bad board, if you are sure it's not getting to the levels it used to. Since you already rated the answer 5 stars, I'm going to go ahead and give you the service manual for that model. You can put it in service mode and test the pressure switch. Read over the manual, it will tell you everything you need to know about that washer. Click here to open/download service manual.
Thanks. I'll also write you a review when I'm done. I really like your promptness to try to help me. BTW, It looks like I will unfortunately need to replace my washer soon since it's also showing signs of rust in many areas. With what you know in the business, can you recommend me a top-loader washer and dryer that can be stacked? I don't plan to buy another LG due to all the problems we've had with only having the washer 4 years.
Any of the front-load units can be stacked, but to be honest, all the front-load washer have issues. In fact, most all of the units being made these days have issues because they all have multiple electronic control boards in them. Couple that with moisture and humidity and they are going to go bad, always just a matter of time. My advice is, if you are getting a front load set, stick with Whirlpool/Kenmore/Maytag brands and purchase the extended warranty. You are going to need it. If you want to buy a quality washer and dryer that will not tear up on you within 5 years, buy Speed Queen. They have the best quality units on the market today. This is the best washer being sold and it's cheaper than any front load. Click here.
Wow. Thanks for the advice. I will look at the Speed Queen link now. Are their front loaders good? It's just that I'm short and have trouble with being able to reach down to pull clothes out of top loader. Especially with this LG. Ugh. BTW cover plate is soaking with boiling water and covered over. Just waiting it out now.
You let it soak for a while, then start a wash cycle. It should pop off. Yes, Speed Queen has front load units, stackable units, etc. Here is their front load washer. Click here. Their units come with a standard 3-year parts and in-home labor at no extra charge. You're lucky to 6 months to a year without paying extra for it on any other brand.
Thank you for the advice. BTW, I'm running a cycle now, and let me tell you, the water really stinks. Even if I am able to get the plate off, I'm not sure I even can get that washer clean and sanitized enough to wash clothes. Ugh.
Yeah, they can get pretty bad when they get older from all the buildup. Sounds like you may have been using too much detergent at some point.
I think so. Does the sanitizing cycle really work? Or should I be taking off the agitation plate and doing anything else every so often and manually cleaning anyway? Other than the sanitizing cycle, I've never been really aware of any regular recommended maintenance I should do. I'm going to take your advice on the Speed Queen, but I want to be sure I do every I can to keep it working properly. Any advice here would be greatly appreciated. Thanks.
It works to a certain degree. Over time you are going to have buildup on any of these new style washers because they just don't use enough water to really rinse the unit properly, especially if you are using liquid detergent, because that is made out of animal fat and breeds bacteria. That is the smell you are smelling most likely. If you switch to HE powder, you won't have that issue.
Animal fat. Really? Oh my, I had no idea. Yes, I do use liquid or the pucks. Okay, I'm switching to powder.
You're pretty disgusting, they don't tell you that.
Joel, you are so helpful and informative. I really appreciate it. Not sure what state you're located in, but I wish you were local in Houston, Texas. You could have saved me a lot of trouble with past appliance issues.
You are welcome, not too far but far enough, right across the state line in LA.
Yep, far enough. Darn. I just looked up a local dealer for the Speed Queen front loaders, and they are $1,500 for washer and $1,500 dryer. Yikes.
Yeah, the higher end front loaders are high, The one I was referring to in the first place was the top load unit without the electronic controls. They are around 800-ish.
Right. I'll have to go to the showroom, I guess, and be sure I can reach the bottom. It's a pain to be short. Do their front loader have moisture and humidity issue too?
I understand, but it should not be any worse than what you have now. Might be a little better, like you say. Just go check it out at the dealer. Anything with electronic boards are gonna have problems eventually. Another reason I was telling you about that one model, it has mechanical controls, not electronic/digital.
After 5 large pots of boiling water, soaking, sanitize cycle for 1+ hours, prying with mini crowbar, result. Plate is still stuck and washroom still stinks. Sigh.
Well, that thing must have corroded and rusted in place from having so much buildup, so about the only way that comes out now is with high heat applied to the shaft from under the unit or some type of metal grinder with a cutter wheel. Very rare they get that bad. Sounds like it's time for a new one.
Well, you are absolutely right. I just got off the phone with a local Speed Queen small family business and purchased a new top loader plus the dryer, since I am also having LG dryer issues. I did, however, go with the electronic version cause I wanted the extra features. Having the 5-year warranty helps. The dealer is also the service tech provider for Speed Queen. They said they sell more Speed Queen products and more top loaders nowadays. He said today's customers are fed up with the cheap built of modernized machines. Joel, you have been a tremendous patient help to me today. Thank you so much. If I need appliance help in the future, is there any way I can request you for assistance?
Glad to be of help. Thank you for the rating and for using JA. Sure, just save or bookmark the link below. If you ever need anything, just write from my page and it will auto-request me. Thanks. Happy holidays. Click here for link.
Thank you. Have a great holiday too. Hi Joel. I just received my new Speed Queen washer and dryer. I'm shopping around for powder laundry detergents now. The dealer said he prefers not using detergents for he machines. You have any thoughts on this?
Well, not sure why he would say that. Powder is much cleaner and much better on the center seal and bearing of the tub. He probably said that because he has issues with error codes from people using too much and not following the directions of the detergent, but it's the same issue with the liquid. You are not supposed to use any more than a tablespoon of liquid per load, but people insist on just dumping it in.
Right. I found Persil powder and Eco Advantage powder as recommended detergents. I believe both are recommended for regular and he machines. Sorry, it is Eco Advantage laundry powder. Joel, I went back and asked my local Speed Queen dealer why he prefers not to use he detergents. I thought you might be interested in his reason. He detergents turn into a mild slime after activated and used. Thus, it can create odors. Fortunately, the Speed Queens have a steel outer drum which is not porous. All the other brands have a plastic outer drum which is porous. The gunk can get into the porous plastic and make it hard to reduce the odors.
Yep, sounds about right, but liquid is much worse than the powder, I assure you, and I do not know much about EcoVantage, never used it myself, but the reviews seem to be pretty good on it.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert, now visit JustAnswer.com/YTHI.